gentlemen, this is Vince Miller. Thank you so much for joining me for this devotional. Today we are at the end of Daniel chapter 5. I'm going to read verses 29 through 31. We're at the point of the story where Daniel told Belshazzar the bad news about the writing on the wall, and that basically his life and his kingdom were coming to an imminent end. And here's what happens immediately after he tells him this revelation. Then Belshazzar gave the command, and Daniel was clothed in purple, given a chain of gold. It was put around his neck, and a proclamation was made about him that he should be the third ruler in the kingdom. And then that very night, Belshazzar the Chaldean king was killed, and Darius the Mede received the kingdom, being about 62 years old. Now, I know we don't get a lot of detail here about how Belshazzar responds to this prediction, other than he gives Daniel what he promised he would give him. He gave him prestige and honor, a promotion, and purple. But I wonder if while all this is happening, Daniel's kind of rolling his eyes while all this is happening, thinking to himself, were you not just listening to what I told you? None of this stuff matters right now. Because you see, the Persians were encamped outside and they're about to invade and kill you. Guys, I think there's way too many men in our world today who trust in things that give them a false sense of security. They trust in their provision, their profession, and their possessions, and they make plans around all these things. But what they don't plan for is that God has got a bigger and a different plan. And his plan always takes precedence over all our plans. So the lesson is this: you can't make plans for days you don't have. God had a plan for Babylon and Belshazzar, and it came to an end. So fellas, maybe it's time to rethink some of the plans you've been making. If so, the lesson we learn here is this: adjust your plan to God's plan. It's the best plan in the end. Thanks for joining me today, fellas. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe make an adjustment or two today. God would be honored by that. And with that, I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.